Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Okay, for the room, can you tell us your ethnicity again?
I'm Nigerian.
Okay, you want to address the boss talk?
Yes, yes, definitely. Why doesn't the black community have an ally? Uh, yeah, I would say y'all probably don't have allies because a lot of people do not identify with your values. I think most Africans specifically. Before I even go there, the lady that was speaking about Africans and however you guys want to be
No,
identified
you have to
today or
no, you have to address the prompt, sir.
okay, FBA Maroon. Here you go. Let me just finish. All right. Well, y'all don't have allies because we believe that our values do not align with your values in so many different ways. Number one, our family values, we feel, I just say feel because I don't know how it doesn't apply to everybody. We feel we have stronger, more moral family values than y'all. That's number one. And I would say that because you just got to look at the African family unit and see how they move, see how they support their families, two-parent household,
You ain't talking
whatever.
about all them kids in them orphanages over there, is you? But go
Yeah, let me
ahead.
finish. Let me finish, love. Let me finish, love. Then you can come at me. It's fine. Then the second thing is just our men lead differently than y'all men. I think when I think about African men, they lead their women, they lead their household, but it's opposite in the Black American household. The women are more successful, more educated, more likely to start a successful business, and their men don't empower them. Their men are the only group on this planet that go out there and denigrate them and say all kinds of stuff. You don't hear that from any African men talking anything about African women or Asian people or anybody from any group, but the Black American men because they're jealous of the successful Black woman that is doing well. Hence why we love y'all. Then the final thing I would say is just we prioritize education in most of our communities, and y'all just know that.
Okay,
I,
hold
I'm
on.
Rebuttal.
We
gonna
gonna
have to
go. Okay.
Rebuttal.
disagree because the continent on the
Okay,
continent,
hold on,
the country.
Cleopatra. Hold
Okay.
on, hold on. We gotta ask because first, I think it was Netherboo. Did you have the first rebuttal? And
Yes.
we're gonna do one at a time. I need a clean playback, okay? So, Netherboo, and then I think who wrote that dice second? Maroon.
Me, I did helicopter.
You did, and then Maroon, then you, Cleopatra. I hope you got a little time, boss. Talk. You know they get
Yeah.
No,
1 minute.
I do. I got 'em ready. I got 'em ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
I
right,
Okay.
got you.
one minute verse
And
1 minute. Go ahead, Nether Boo.
I'll be real quick. I just wanted to know if he could identify which one of the values it is when you come here and leave your children behind. Which is the other value when you come here and make babies and leave them after you get citizenship? And which value is it when you marry the children over there? And what value is it that once you build up a skill, you stay here and don't go back and build up your country? And which value is it that you get on here and call us the crime ridden people, but y'all over there doing what you know what you do? I just need to know what those values are, and then we can move on from there.
All right, I can respond. I'm allowed to respond. Number one, I didn't say anything about crimes because crime happens in every community. I did not say that. Just to be factual. Then secondly, as it relates to the value system, I've been in the United States for 30 years. And you know what? My mom and dad, they've been together writing it. Of course, when you have 2 billion people across the world, Cleopatra, you're going to have people that don't have different circumstances. I'm just speaking, generally speaking, in this country. Look at the Black American household. If we're being honest, the divorce rate, the lack of education among Black men specifically. The Black women I champion, but the Black men specifically, lack of education, lack of hustling, lack of leading their house, leading their women. It's okay. Oh yeah, I'm an independent Black woman because you know what? The Black man has messed them up psychologically. So if you want to talk about specific situations that you know about Cleopatra regarding
Yeah, his minute was done, right? All right.
Yeah, you're right. You did it right there.
y'all
So
gonna mute me
I'm
then
gonna
or
just
what?
yeah, because your time was up. I'm gonna go ahead and address the Black
I don't see a
American men
timer.
comment. Yeah, because your
Wait a
third world
minute.
brain,
You
your eyes
have
weren't
1 minute.
clear.
Everybody got 1 minute. You do too. You're not no different. I'm sorry, helicopter. Go ahead.
You good. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna just address the black men, right? He said black men don't have no education. Black men are the most educated daggone men on the fucking planet outside of black men, right? Say black men don't lead their women. Well, how is it that black women are able to go out and be the most educated black females on the planet if the black men are not out there leading and protecting, right? Then you said we don't lead our households, we don't take care of our children. But recently, a department of who was it, the CDC? CDC did a study and said that black men are the most active fathers in the whole entire country of America, which means we're probably the most active men on the entire planet. Sir, you're African, okay? There's more orphans in your country, in your homeland, than there are black Americans on the entire planet, okay? And you want to talk about how black people are not educated and this, that, and the third, sir. Black women have 3 times the amount of degrees that you guys, the Africans, combined. Okay, if we was to actually roll the numbers up and put all of you guys together in one group and make the numbers aggregate, black women alone would have 3 times more degrees than all of you Africans combined. Okay, so I think you need to go ahead and stop projecting all of your failures as a man, as an African man. Okay, because you're over here talking English and not in Africa talking that bushmeat. And you need to stop, coming on these panels and allowing your women to want to run over here and have babies because y'all don't build hospitals, y'all don't build churches, y'all don't build schools, and y'all really don't build safe spaces for your families. And that's the family values that you want us to follow? I doubt it, sir. And I land my plane.
All right, boss.
No, nothing he said is factually correct. If you're talking about education, just by sheer mathematics, there are more African women than black American women. Period. So generally speaking, more, and if you know any African, education is what we prioritize. Period. I'm just saying that sentiment is not carried on in your household the way it is in the African household or other diverse groups from around the world. You can say whatever you want and project whatever you want. It's okay. Then you made a comment about a black man is leading the black woman. No, the black woman is making a decision to lead because you're not leading them. And that's why they're more highly educated and y'all get intimidated when they're successful versus championing and inspiring them to do better. Y'all leave and create chaos in the family.
Yeah, could somebody please put the timer on me real quick? This dude keeps talking about Africans leading. Nobody is more sassy and feminine than an African male. Y'all get beat upside the head. I love TikTok shop by a Chinese and we can whoop them. The education that he keeps saying they prioritize is the fake degrees. You guys are literally getting kicked out of the country for having fake nursing degrees. You're men and women. And it's funny that Kia's in the comments talking all this mess and a Nigerian, and both of y'all lead the whole world in paternity fraud. Y'all got more orphans than anybody else around the globe, sir. And you're coming here trying to troll and look for clips. Dude, you can't, y'all cannot even put a piece of paper to our people. Just like Helicopter said, we lead in being the most involved fathers, the black American man, sir. And all of our women, whether they're in political positions, still have a husband that leads their household. So I don't know what you're talking about. You've never seen a black American household. That's why you just come here trolling all the time. All right, African? And I land on top of his peppercorn with that.
Okay. All right. Can
And
I
this your
rebuttal?
final rebuttal, African.
Okay. I'm proud African, bro. Like
No,
you can say.
Cleopatra next.
All right.
Oh, okay. You get one more rebuttal.
I just, all the examples that he gave of why Nigerians specifically, because he is Nigerian. That's so ironic because Nigerians are getting kicked out of every country on this planet right now because they're such terrible people, because they con, they steal, and they do all these egregious things, and then they get on the internet and claim that they are so great at nothing except stealing. And that's why we look back to their country on that continent and we see it in such deplorable conditions because the IQ is subjectively low. Overall, they have low IQs in Nigeria. They are uneducated in Nigeria. There's a baby daddy crisis in Nigeria. There's a great culture there. They are
Sorry, Cleopatra was restricted for 10 minutes.
Boss talk. Why are you
Okay.
restricted?
Yeah, boss talk, final say.
No, I think y'all just y'all repeating the same talking points, right? And the conversation can advance. I'm bringing in facts. Anything that I've shared so far is your government facts. Y'all don't. You choose to believe other sources, but you choose not to believe the sources when somebody's just sharing the truth. All I'm saying is, I empower black. I love the black woman experience in America because you know what? They are the smartest, in my opinion. I've learned a lot from that group. And I just wish your men will realize that and harbor that skill and the knowledge that they have, versus running away and looking weak. That's all I gotta say. Maroon, you're a weak man. That's why you can't communicate. You say, "Oh, African."
Okay, sir, you're not going to come up here and try to do some gender WAR nonsense. We don't have that. That's another issue that y'all Africans need to learn from Black American men. We encourage our women to start businesses. We encourage our women to become the highly educated. We encourage our women to become politicians. We have women literally running for office all around there. What are the African women senators over in Nigeria? None. Zero. And our women don't even have decorum. You just have hard wigs and insults. So if you want to try to sit up here and try to create some kind of gender WAR, it ain't going to work. Send it back to the DNC, pack it up, rewrite it, and put a new note up there. We don't do that foolishness up here, sir. And I land.
Okay, thank you, boss talk. Hey, KD1, how you doing?
Doing all right. Can you hear me?
You sound a little low.
All right, hold on. Mic up.
Oh,
How was that?
that's good. Wait, it's an
Okay.
echo. Here, let me put. It's an echo.
What about
Talk.
now?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, KD1. Can you state your ethnicity for the room?
Foundational Black American, big FBA all day. South Carolina, Loudoun County, Virginia, DC, Jersey, Georgia, Florida.
Okay, thank you for that, KD1. You want to address the prompt?
Yeah, why doesn't the black community have any allies? Because we're not meant to. we not meant to have no allies, because if we have allies, then those allies can take credit for us overcoming our obstacles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm answering this from a spiritual perspective. You know what I'm saying? Our allies are the Most High and the ancestors, and that's all we got, and that is sufficient. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We're not meant to have allies. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't be cordial with other people from other groups. You know what I'm saying? You could be cordial. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with, if you got a decent personal relationship from a or even a loving personal relationship with somebody from another ethnic group. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't condemn that at all. I'm cool with some non-FBAs, but in a collective sense, in terms of political, social, economic, and otherwise um, empowerment, and progress and upliftment. No, that is strictly to be from the assistance of the Most High and the ancestors. You know, that's pretty much all I got essentially.
Katie, you land there?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Any rebuttals for Katie? Nope. Okay. Who was on next? Miss Love, I don't remember who came up first, whether it's
Okay,
Tamika
no,
or
yep, it's Tamika.
Okay. What's up, Tamika?
Hey,
Hey
Tamika.
Hey,
family, how y'all doing?
shit, I can't call it. How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Why doesn't the black community have any allies? Yeah, I've been busting my brain about this, and I honestly I can't I can't come up with anything, and then I can come up with a lot of stuff at the same time. But one of the reasons why I wanted to come up was to rebut Mr. Boss over there, because I'm sick of people coming on here talking about our FBA men. I'm sincerely down for our FBA men. Most FBA women are down for our FBA men. Our FBA men are out here getting married. As a matter of fact, my daughter is 26. She just got engaged to a 29-year-old FBA man who has a wonderful career in technology. So I'll dismiss me with that. I grew up with my mom and my dad. My grandmother and my grandfather was married on both sides. Their parents were married on both sides. We have a history of loving family. During slavery, we couldn't even get married, but guess what? We did it anyway because we wanted that family bondship. And for people to get up here, you probably don't know not one FBA family, boss. You're listening to the white man talking points, and it's really pissing me off because I have a lot of friends, and most of them are married to wonderful FBA men who treat them like nothing but queens. That's what our FBA men do. Our FBA men aren't disrespectful. They respect their women. They respect the fact that we're strong and we want to talk on our own behalf. That's why they get behind us when we go to college and do things like that. Stop talking on our FBA men. We're not going to tolerate it up here. We love our men. We're not going to choose anybody over them. So leave them be. Stop talking about our families because you don't know what's going on in our family. You probably don't even know a FBA family. If you do, you probably know one, and they're probably married to a white person or a tether.
Okay, land your plane, Tamika.
I'm sorry, Miss
That's
Love. They be
okay.
pissing me off.
Oh no, you
Um,
said it all right. You know what I mean?
that
I love
that's
my
all.
husband, my black American husband who supports everything I've ever wanted to do. From Mary Kay to streaming to whatever I want to do. But anybody have a rebuttal for
Can I rebuttal her?
yeah, you got a rebuttal? Anybody else? Okay, go
I
ahead,
like to
boss.
add. I like to add on.
You want to add on? Okay, go ahead and well, hold on, boss. Go ahead and add on, KD.
Yeah. So my experience is kind of anecdotal as well. Because all the brothers that I know, like literally all of the FBA brothers that I know who are in married or in long term stable relationships, they all are in situations where they work and have a career. They women work and have a career, but they women don't have to work. You see what I'm saying? That they work because they want to, because they got visions and aspirations of their own, like in terms of a professional career. You know what I'm saying? But the brothers I know, they take care of them so well that they don't have to work, but they do, so they got more paper. You know what I'm saying? From my father to, you know what I'm saying, my grandfathers, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncles, like literally all of them have taken care of their women. All found that foundational Black American men married to FBA women. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of the women and the children. You know what I'm saying? And it's only 50-50 because they can, not because they have to. And with that, I'll land.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, boss. You wanted to thank you for that KD1
Yeah,
life
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Thank you.
No, and
Go
KD
ahead.
one. Kudos to those brothers that are caring for their family and being successful or
Wait a minute,
whatever.
hold on,
Okay.
Katie. Hold on. You responding to Tamika. You rebutting
No, no.
Tamika.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna rebut.
Yeah, no. You can't talk to me if you ain't got $20 from me, bro. That's my policy. Go ahead.
Okay, I ain't
Okay,
gonna talk to you then. All right,
go
all right.
ahead.
Well, Tamika,
Shout out to
congratulations
the
on your
queen and
daughter.
the queen.
Congrats to your daughter. Congrats to your daughter. Number one, salute, and congrats to you and your family for having a family unit. Salute to you. All I'm saying is, if everything you're saying is correct, Tamika, for your situation, it's good. Why are black women initiating divorce in this country at an alarming rate to black
How
men?
many
Like
how
that
many black
that
how
is the
many black
question that
women do you
let me
know?
finish.
And do you
That's the
know of those
question.
Hold on,
stats that you
Tamika.
Let
read?
him
Don't you know
finish,
black?
Tamika.
I'm
All
sorry.
right,
I apologize.
Hold on,
y'all
Tamika.
can't let me speak. Uh,
Go ahead.
so no, how many black? No, trust me, I live in your community and I do a lot of good for this community. All right, I'm just asking the question that y'all not trying to ask. That why are black women, if things are so great, why are black women divorcing their black men at an alarming rate than any other subgroup? That is the question, Tamika, you need to respond to. Go ahead. You can have the rest of my time.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You only have
Okay,
1 second.
so
KD1, I'm going to
You ain't
rotate
got
you
no
down.
time.
Thank you for coming up. We got to get to some people in the queue.
okay,
Um,
so do you know when you look at those stats that your African brethren and all of them are included into those stats when it says Black Americans, right? That includes all the immigrants, including you. And you say you do good stuff for the community, honey. I looked on your page. Ain't nothing on now, but you on a podcast with a white man. What you and a white man could possibly be talking about the FBA community and doing good for the FBA community. Miss me with all that. And it's not just my situation. It's the situation of many, 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 many FBA black women, men and women. We have a very deep history and culture of getting married. So please stop listening to that white man you sitting up there doing this little podcast with and to his stats and all of that. Because you got to separate y'all selves. That's one of the reasons why we delineating, because we sick of y'all coming up here talking crap, but yet y'all are in our stats too.
All right.
Because you can't mark
Can I?
what you are. You want to mark Black American.
No,
Hey, can I
I
ask a
don't.
question
okay,
real
hold
quick?
on, boss talk. Tamika had the final say. Go ahead, tell it. Helicopter. It was her turn. Go ahead, helicopter.
Okay, is she done? I don't want to step on nobody's toes.
Yeah, she had her final say.
Okay, boss talk. I got a question for you. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the total number of African degrees in America?
What's the total number? What?
What's the total number of African degrees in America?
All right. I kind of know where you're going with this, but I would say in America there's 2.4 million Africans, right? So if you're gonna want to do the comparison, your question is kind of silly, bro. So just to give you
So you
perspective,
don't know the number?
I know it's a high number. If you want to look, if you want to talk in proportion to your population, I would say probably 80% of most Africans have degrees
Hmm.
beyond high school. Let me just put it that way.
Okay. All right. So my next question: What is this divorce? What's this divorce rate that you speak of? What is the exact rate that you said that
No, that no,
that's higher than
no,
everybody else's?
no. That's a good question, man. I'm not going to do the research for you, but I want you to Google it. Okay, just
Hold
look
on,
at
hold on,
the
hold on, hold
number.
on. And my last question: So you came on this panel and you said that Africans value education, but you can't tell me how many degrees you got. You said we have a higher divorce rate than every other group, but you can't tell me the numbers because you did not do the research. I land my
No,
plane.
bro.
Okay,
All right.
we gonna go ahead. Got him, helicopter. But Big Don, you wanted to rebut boss also before we move on.
Yeah, I'm trying to holler at him. So look, boss, you said that y'all place education on a high pedestal. You know that the modern school system in America, the whole blueprint was created by black Americans in South Carolina. So listen, bro, if y'all really was big on education, y'all would create something over there where you from. Like right now, they got the videos with the people eat monkeys and all that. All y'all gotta do is really just plant the right things in the ground, rotate your crops, put some nutrition into the soil, try to get some water over there. It's enough for y'all in different places to where y'all can do that. And another thing about the divorce situation, bro, we already know our biggest problem is white supremacy. So you trying to pick a trivial issue just to keep poking at that, to try to take the focus off your problems. Come on, bro. That's some sucker shit, bro. You really don't care about our community, so stop faking like you do. You just trying to find little things to nitpick at to try to fake compare. We already know what's up with you, bro. You need to focus on you and your people. So let's just keep it real.
I mean, I can rebuttal.